With less than 2 weeks away from it being released, Pokemon X and Y is hyping up to be one of the biggest releases yet. And how can it be not? It's the first global release of Pokemon ever. And with that being said, I figure I'd do a little thing different this time around. That's right, I'm finally going to talk about Pokemon X and Y. Some things I'm hoping for, some of my thoughts about the new Pokemon, the region, Team Flare, Mega Evolutions, and the starters are also going to talk about in this generation. However, I like to inform you that the video you're seeing right now is also the only video you're going to be seeing. The rest of it is going to be an image of X and Y. Sorry. But hopefully this will help quell some of your need to play the game. Or maybe you want to play even more now. That being said, this is Frank Knight's vlog of Pokemon X and Y 2 weeks before. Or less than. Now I'll admit, when it came to the starters, I was immediately taken in by Fennekin. Then when we found out what their evolutions are, I'm still sticking with Fennekin. Primarily, when I play an MMO, I'm usually the magic user. I'm never usually melee, range fighter. I prefer magic over any of it. Froakie, a lot of people think he's going to evolve into a ninja, a lot of people think he's going to evolve into a thief class, and there are some people who think he's going to be a general of sorts. But the thing with this generation starters, we all believe it's going to be, everyone on the internet is, they're going to, the final evolution is going to be based on the three RPG staples. Either ninja class, mage class, or melee class. Melee, range, or magic. We really don't know what the final evolution is going to be, as if this video's being made. But the one thing I do want to state right now, if I wasn't going to get Fennekin, I was going to get Froakie. And if I choose not to get Froakie, I've gone with Chespin. Regardless of whether or not we're going to get the first generation starters or not. As well as Blaziken. Seriously. Offering so many good Pokemon? Yeesh. It's no wonder a lot of people are having a hard time deciding which starter to choose. But I'm still sticking with Fennekin. And that's going to be my final decision for my first playthrough. Now, to be quite honest with you, these legendary Pokemon are actually quite interesting. If I have to say myself, these are the most original designs we've seen as of yet. Then again, Gens 3 had original, 4 had original, 5 had original. Not saying much at this point. But as far as typing goes, yeah, I'm really excited for this new types. Xerneas is Pure Fairy, and Yveltal's Dark Flying. We haven't had either on legendary typing yet. Then again, we never had Fairy till 6th generation, but still. Which one am I going to go after? Because we're not getting Pokemon Y. Yveltal's the one I'm going for. Hell, I had it on the intro of the video, not Xerneas. But the main reason why I like them, they seem to go by the Creation Xerneas and Destructive Yveltal. And I'll get into that bit after when I get to Team Flare. But as for right now, if you want to go for Green Land in the image you want, Xerneas. If you want to just destroy things, Yveltal. Or if you just don't care, choose either. They look extraordinarily good. And their special abilities take into account that you played 5th generation. They're actually the same. Except for they're more direct this time. Fairy Order for Xerneas, which boosts Fairy type attacks for your entire side. Yveltal's Dark Order, which was Dark type attacks. Now, I would have thought that this would be yin-yang thing with this. basically, neither is super effective against the other, but it turns out Zarya is super effective against Yveltal, which means there might not be a third Pokemon. I'm hoping there is. Please let there be a third Pokemon. We just can't have a deer-like object and a dark flying bird of destruction. If there is a third Pokemon, I'd like it to be a snake or a Basculus and be part poison type, so we actually have a poison legendary Pokemon. We haven't had one yet. And if you gave us 2 normal legendaries, you might as well give us the poison. Situation says what Xerneas is weak to. Now, as a whole, the region is split into 3 parts, at least in Pokedex standards. This is something that I really don't want to have happen. But I'll let it go in this case, simply because this region is based on France. We really don't know much, other than the fact that some of the locations, the starting town, all the way up to the big city, which is close to the center, is that big circle. Anyways, along with the other parts of the region we have no knowledge of yet, the region itself features a lot of different landmarks. A lot of people are speculating that the top part of the star is where the Elite Four will be, or something of major importance. And there's even a Stonehenge structure there on the corner of the map. Personally, this region looks alright. I just hope they don't do a Gen 5 on us and have all the separate region, or at least one part of the region, be exclusive to post-game. I hated that in black and white, especially since they're used to saying, hey, we have these old new Pokemon, but guess what? Since you just beat the game, how about go catch the old Pokemon in this new part of the region that we kept secret from you? If they do keep a region secret from us, it better be worth our while. Like that? What I mean by that? Well, Pokemon World Tournament. Make it happen for X and Y as well. Don't have an X and Y? It won't be a good post-game thing. Or at least give us the White Tree Hollow Black Tower type challenge. It will expand on the gameplay, yes, and it will also expand if people want to play it even further after the game. Of course, I'm very interested in seeing what the clouded area is to the northeast of Kalos. And now it's time to talk the Pokemon of the Kalos region. The new ones, at least. Fletchling and Talonflame, Pidgey of the region. Pancham and Pangoro, fine. They have also Darkfine. And it looks like Kuma. What cares about the other Pokemon that get hurt? If it's on Go-Go and Skiddo, if I catch one, it's just so like a Ride-Bill, which is a neat ability. Or a neat move to have. Whatever they choose to do with it. It's still unknown if it's a move or ability or whatnot. And Heliotile is awesome. And I know it's going to evolve, so I'm hoping it evolves to a normal flying type. I mean, the thing on its head has to mean something. Probably a propeller. And as for the other Pokemon of this generation, Tyrantrum, Aurorus, the fossil Pokemon, look amazing. I have yet to decide which one I'll get. And when I get one, I am going to be using it. Tyrant and Tyrantrum, strong jaw ability, Rock Dragon, obviously going to be the physical attacker of the bunch. And Aurorus, and its evolution, or pre-evolution, because I know that's one of their names, but may not look as cool has one of the best abilities I've seen to date. Refrigerate, which turns a normal type moves into an ice type move. Imagine Ice Hyper Beam, Ice Giga Impact, and even Ice Explosion. Think about it. There ain't nothing that can hide from ice type attacks, while Ghosts are immune to normal type attacks. This not only gets a stat boost, but also turns the normal type explosion into an ice type move and powers it up along with the stat boost. Needless to say, I think all the Gengars are going to be hiding from that when they see it on Auras. Fear for Hyper Beam and Explosion. Other than that, I'm definitely going to get my hands on a new Fairy type Pokemon, which I will explain here in a sec. But, as for now, yeah, I'm very excited about the new Pokemon. From a competitive standpoint, the introduction of Fairy types will be, in fact, a welcome change. Will it be used competitively? Time will only tell. But one of the things that does make sense about this, not only is it weakening Dragon types, like bringing something that's immune to Dragon, even though Dragon attacks aren't really used that often in games, it also creates new team schematics since, well, Fairies weak to Poison and Steel. Two types that really, as of right now, haven't been given all that much attention. I'm looking forward to using a Fairy type on my team, seeing how it works for my team schematic. Hell, if it works well enough, I'll probably keep one on my team. It's just the fact that I'm still a little off that they didn't choose, like, Magic or even Sound type for the new type. But what I am happy for is that they kept Normal type. I cannot tell you how angry I am that people want to get rid of the Normal type. Seriously, does Jigglypuff look like a freaking animal? No. So, in conclusion, the Fairy type is a definite change, and a nice and pleasant one at that. And finally, time to talk about Team Flare. Quite personally, this might be the weakest organization that could exist, or it could be one of the strongest and probably most threatening. Why do I mean by that? Well, remember how I told you that Xerneas and Yveltal special attacks? Well, Xerneas is Geomancy, the ability to create things around him, while Yveltal's is Oblivion Ring, the ability to destroy things with a laser beam. If Team Flare wants to beautify the world, let me put the old average into perspective for you. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and if Xerneas or Yveltal fall into Team Flare's hands, well, it doesn't take a genius to realize that the amount of chaos that can ensue. So yeah, Team Flare might not be strong, but certainly you shouldn't be taking them lightly either. Well, that's all I have for today. I know I didn't cover anything like the Gen 1 starters that will be in the game, or Mega Evolutions, but I hope they gave you a good understanding of what my opinions are on this matter, and hopefully I got you more excited for Gen 6. Until then, this is Farag9 saying adios, avise, and goodbye, good night, and have a safe trip back home.